Okay. Okay. Maybe because we already passed by 9, so I think we can start our agenda for today. So this is the reciprocal program for guest lecture, and before we start, let start this event with say basmalah together.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Okay. Thank you very much for all students that already come to this event. Before I start, I will announce some information. The first one is during the lecture or during the presentation from the speaker, please mute your mic, your microphone, and please open your camera, because when you open, I think we can see your face and we can interact easily. And please use the virtual background that may be already available in your chat box, and you can maybe take notes, because I think you have the text from your lecture, right? From this event. So I will greet the speaker for today. I think our speaker is already joined here, Dr. Idham Razak. Good morning, Doctor.
Yes, good morning. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How are you, Doctor?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not feeling well today. I got fever and sore throat, but no problem. I will try my very best to deliver my session.
Okay. It's okay, Doctor. It's okay. It's fine. So I will hope you will get well soon. And okay, maybe I think we can start now for the presentation from the Dr. Idham. So today we will discuss about it is very interesting topic about the entrepreneurship in Malaysia. So we will discuss about the advantages, current issues, entrepreneurial education, and social entrepreneurship. So please listen carefully, and for time is yours.
All right. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning again. So thank you, Mr. Taufik Akbar, right? And also thank you to Universitas Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta for this kind of opportunity. So as for today, allow me to share my screen first. All right. All right. Okay. Now, can you see my slides?
Yes, I can see clearly.
Yes, all right. So, my topic for today, right, is entrepreneurship in Malaysia, advantages, current issues, entrepreneurial education, and social entrepreneurship. Right. So it is good by the at the end of my session, maybe we can make a comparison with Indonesia in terms of the current issues or challenges, or in terms of entrepreneurial education in Indonesia, then we make a comparison. Maybe it is more clear after I've done my presentation. All right, so before I start my presentation, I would like to share with you a motivational video by Katie Buckley. All right, who is she? All right, Katie Buckley is a motivational speaker and best-selling author who used comedy to help audience understand their gift, their peers, and their choices. All right. All right. Talking about entrepreneurship, as we know, we have to have a certain motivation so that can push us forward. All right. We want to be a successful entrepreneur, so we have to have a good mindset. We have to have a positive mindset. We have to have a good vibe so that we can move forward. All right. So it is good for us. All right. I would like to encourage for us to find it is for free of charge. You can browse an internet right? Find any what we call that motivational speakers that can inspire you. So that is how I inspire myself and how I can give a positive vibe through watching that particular videos. All right. She is also an award-winning actress, speaker, and hearing impaired comedian. All right. Katie Buckley inspires audiences to overcome adversity by listening to the mind and heart together. So, without further ado, allow me to share the video. All right. Mr. Taufik Akbar, so kindly notify me if we are having a problem with the audio or whatnot. All right. Wait,
Okay, okay.
all right. So this is Katy Buckley. All right. So wait, this is the demerit. All right. Using YouTube. Okay. 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 Can you listen to the can you see the video and listen to the audio, Mr. Taufik? I paused for a moment,
Yeah, but
but can
I
you
think
listen?
I can hear the voice. I can't
All
hear the
right.
voice.
Okay. Okay. I paused the video at the moment, but now yes. Is it okay?
Not yet,
Is it?
sir.
Oh, all right.
Mm.
Now, like previously, can you hear the voice? No.
No, no.
All right. Okay.
Still don't hear the voice.
Okay. Wait. No, none. You cannot hear. You can see the video, but cannot hear the voice. Is it?
Yes, yeah, yeah, right.
I can share these two videos with you. Maybe you can share with the audience. But all right. I will put this video in our chat box, and I would like Mr. Taufik to help me to play the video. Okay.
Okay, okay.
All right. All right. We will try. We will find the alternative, the best alternative. All right. Okay. Copy. Okay. Now Zoom. Now I cannot find the. Wait, okay, check. Yes, I have. All right. Paste. Okay. First video, later the second video. It is important for us. All right. Okay. Now, Mr. Taufik, maybe you can play the video.
Okay, wait, okay. I will try it.
All right. The first video later, before I end my presentation, then kindly help me to play the second.
Okay, maybe I will set to you the video. Wait.
Maybe you can play from your computer, Mr. Taufik.
Yeah, yeah. Wait.
Mm.
This one. I will play. Anyone can hear?
Yes, sir, we can hear.
Oh, okay. Okay, I will play this video and you can listen.
I think Mr. Taufik, you have to unmute yourself so that we can listen to the audio.
You can listen?
Yes, now can.
You can listen? Okay, Doctor, maybe I will give to you to the next explanation.
All right. Okay.
Mm.
I think that's the what we call that technical glitch. That's the problem when we have what we call that online presentation. Sometimes we face this kind of problem. Right. But all in all, maybe you can watch it later. You can share with your students the link later. All right. All right. Now I will share again my presentation. All right. So we move into the next session, which is the current issues. All right. When we talk about the entrepreneurship, all right. So we have to know what is the current issues faced by the Malaysian government. All right. So the first point that I would like to highlight is okay. The Malaysian government is proactive in terms of developing a good infrastructure that can boost new startup companies, right? Especially when we see the problem that due to pandemic and also COVID, all right, most of the SMEs, small medium enterprises in Malaysia or all over Asian country or in fact the world, we know that affected by COVID and also pandemic. And then when the government implemented the movement control order, all right, so it limits the process, the transaction, and then the development of SMEs, all right. And again, the government plays an important roles on how to boost up the entrepreneurs, especially the small, medium entrepreneurs, so that they can uh, survive and also can move forward, especially post-pandemic. All right, this is one of the reason why even foreign investors are finding Malaysia as a suitable market for their um investment. All right, although entrepreneurship in Malaysia sorry, has a lot of benefits, it does have its challenges. Right. However, these challenges can be overcome with the right kind of planning and strategic connection. All right. Each of businesses that operate as even in Malaysia or other country, we know that we have a limitation. We have a challenges that they have to face. All right. For example, when we look at tourism sector, all right, for example, all right, we know that most of hotel, restaurant closed during COVID or during a pandemic issue. So almost 2 years they can't survive. All right, like the last 2 months I went to Phuket. All right, so when I have visited several spot there. All right, meaning that a famous spot in Phuket also affected by COVID and also pandemic. So most of the businesses shut down during that situation. So what happened was, all right, so, the government has to inject certain money in order to ensure the survivability of the entrepreneurs, especially among locals. All right. So most countries have issues when it comes to digital entrepreneurship. Now we talked about the conventional entrepreneurship. Now when we face with uh, COVID, all right, most of the businesses move toward the digital entrepreneurship, and Malaysia is no exception. All right, what is digital entrepreneurship? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, all right, when we talk about digital entrepreneurship, we have to know the involvement. What type of the involvement related to the digital entrepreneurship? The first one, all right, digital entrepreneurship involves planning. You have to have a great plan when you want to implement a digital entrepreneurship. Now we talk about Internet of Things. We talk about big data and whatnot. So we have to have a proper planning so that we know how we want to move our business. Second, digital entrepreneurship involve effective communication. All right. The problem with our business is that we have a communication breakdown. All right. Sometimes the general manager convey an important certain message towards their employee. However, because of the communication is not so effective, it might jeopardize the business. The third one, digital entrepreneurship involve adaptability. We have to adapt to the new era. We have to adapt. We have to evolve. We have to accept the changes. All right. The problem with the traditional managers, they resist to change. All right. We can ask people to change, but it depends on them. Either they want to accept or not with the changes. Next, digital entrepreneurship requires knowledge. All right. Again, I would like to stress that in the era of digitalization, we have to know that everything relates to computer and then relates to what we call that digital knowledge and whatnot. So we have to have and acquire certain knowledge so that we can go together with the new era, which is digital entrepreneurship. All right. Digital entrepreneurship involves seeking new opportunities. All right. We cannot stay in our comfort zone. We have to move forward and we have to seek a new opportunities so that we understand and we can evolve. The problem with us, with the most entrepreneurs, is that we are in the safety nest and also we feel so comfortable so that we don't want to move forward and challenge ourselves. No, it is not the right decision to do. In order for us to move forward, we have to seeking new opportunities, right? Digital entrepreneurship requires you to be tech savvy. Yes, alright. For example, before we face the pandemic, it is not a norm for us to use uh, a platform such as Zoom, Google Meet for a meeting. All right, we always go to face meeting, right? Which it requires a lot of our time, energy, and sometimes money because we have to move from one place to another place. For example, like the previous practice before pandemic, when the international university had an invitation for the guest lecture, for example, they will require us to go to that particular country and deliver our lecture. So it will involve a lot of money, time, and also energy. But now, with the current what we call that a revolution. All right, we talk about the industrial revolution and whatnot. Now we have advanced platform, Google Meet, Zoom, so that we can interact and also discuss by using this platform. So you have to have like you don't have to have like 100% uh savvy, but you have to have and adapt and understand about the technology that involved with our business, right? So that the next one is digital entrepreneurship learns from hindsight. All right, so you have to know everything. All right, and then you have to have a proper planning. All right, then last one, digital entrepreneurship requires grit. All right, so the entrepreneurship development. Now we move to the entrepreneurship development. All right, okay. Shahida Abdullah and Amran Muhammad in their research paper titled The Development of Entrepreneurship in Malaysia, State-led Initiative delve into the development of entrepreneurship in Malaysia as well as the various trends in this field, right? Furthermore, the paper talks about the economic and industrial activities of Malaysia from the times of its independence, meaning that starting from the independence till the year 2005. It categorized this into four phases according to the first major government policy of Malaysia called the New Economic Policy, or in bracket NEP. The four phases are as follows. The first phase before the introduction of NEP. All right. The second phase, the initial period after NEP was introduced. The third phase, the later period after NEP, and the last phase, which is the fourth phase, the period after NEP. All right. In the third and fourth phases, entrepreneurship activities were carried out with full vigor as the government did much to support and protect the national automotive industry. All right. In Malaysia, we have Proton, now combined with Lee, all right, joint venture with Lee, and then we have the Produa when we talk about the automotive industry, and both are well-known automotive, uh, what we call that in term of R&D and also in term of production, all right. This gave rise to multiple businesses dealing with automobile parts and other components. There was a special emphasis on technology in most of the new entrepreneurial business. All right. Okay, next. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we want to share, all right, or we want to understand about the entrepreneurship education. All right, because I believe it is important for us to understand, all right. Okay, the Malaysian government has gone to the length of making subject dealing with entrepreneurship compulsory. All right. In Malaysia, I believe, all right, either it is a private university or a public university, most of the university offer the entrepreneurship either as a compulsory subject. All right. Either they are taking a law, either they are taking a science stream, either they are focusing on engineering, but we emphasize on entrepreneurship to make sure that it becomes the compulsory subject. All right, maybe they will take after the uh, 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 maybe they will take the subject, what we call that, in the second year of their bachelor degree. All right, so that we want to train each of them, all right, the skills to be a successful entrepreneur, because we cannot predict our future. All right, maybe they have a different background, but they want to be a good entrepreneurs in the future. So the university try to prepare a platform for them to be or to follow that path to be a successful entrepreneur. All right. To every student that studies in a national public university, but in this point, it has been stated that public university, but I believe it also implemented by the private university. All right. This is because the country realizes the importance of entrepreneurship in the overall growth and development of the country. All right. Next, apart from this subject taught in the classroom, students are also encouraged to participate in many entrepreneurship activities, all right, such as seminars, all right, trainings and other events related to entrepreneurship, right? So, taking example, all right, by conducting like our program, all right, we have like a collaborative teaching, all right, we want to share the ideas from Malaysia and we want to make a comparison with Indonesia. This is kind of the initiative taken by what we call that public or private institution to ensure that the student can gain knowledge from this kind of activities, all right. This government-led initiative can greatly reduce the rate of unemployment and produce large opportunities for business, thus helping the development of the country. All right. So, moreover, all right, all of you can read the research paper titled Entrepreneurship Education in Malaysia, a critical review by Habdillah Rahim, Muhammad Ali Bahari, Abdul Kadir, Zanariah Zainal Abidin, and also Junaidah Junid. Okay. Now, this is the what we call that the new agenda or the new term that we always discuss among academicians, all right, discuss among the students or discuss among the practitioners, all right, which is the social entrepreneurship. And I believe most of the universities in the world encourage their students or their staff to get involved in the social entrepreneurship. All right. New age entrepreneurs are starting to think of how they can make a social impact on the world. There are multiple new businesses rising that want to have a social cause for their business. All right. For example, the British Council reports over 20,000 businesses based on social entrepreneurship in Malaysia. All right. Social entrepreneurship in Malaysia helps uplift minority communities in the country, help to grant their employment, and helps in achieving sustainable goals as set by the United Nations. Apart from this social benefit, social entrepreneurship also helps to build the country's economy. Okay, so supposedly I would like to invite my friend to share because he is the successful young entrepreneur, but unfortunately he is not with us today because he went to visit his family in Melbourne. Next time, uh, I will bring him in our session. All right, move forward. All right, before I end my presentation, I think most of us knows who is Stan Lee. All right. Stan Lee was a comic book creator who co-launched superheroes. All right. Most of us watch his movies like Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, and also the X-Men for Marvel comic. All right. The Stan Lee has become involved in a variety of multimedia projects while also serving as an ambassador for Marvel. All right. Even though he has filed lawsuit against the company and been the subject of debate over appropriate compensation for comic creators, the writer has seen Marvel develop into an entity that has inspired blockbuster film entertainment like the Iron Man, X-Men, Thor, and the Avengers franchises. So he is a great man. All right. Supposedly he was a great man because he is the late Stanley. He passed away, but his mindset and also his business ethic is something we look for. Right before I end my presentation and also before we open to the question, all right, session. I would like Mr. Taufik Akbar to help me to play maybe the second video that I have shared the link with you.
Okay, maybe I will try to play in the next video, right?
Yes, the second video.
Okay, which one, Doctor?
Okay.
This one, the first one?
Uh, no. I think the you just scroll down. Maybe okay. Stanley, scroll down. Maybe you can type Stanley UCLE. He was
UCLA.
invited. UCLE.
Okay,
Stanley UCLE.
this one?
Which one? UCLA. Okay. Wait. Wait. Stanley. Okay. Okay, Stanley keynote at 2017 graduation ceremony. Yes.
Okay. Okay. I will play in this one.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you hear the voice, everyone?
No, at the moment.
Can you hear the voice? Okay.
Uh, I think we can stop the video. Sort of.
Okay.
Right. Later,
Okay.
I think maybe you can share both links to your students so that they can watch. Right. So I just want to share the gist of the video, which is that that's how Spider-Man was created. And because nobody believe you, but you have a great idea, so it is okay for you to proceed with the idea as long it did not harm anyone. And as maybe I think that uh any students that want to be a successful entrepreneurs, right, don't listen to negative criticism. All right, just believe in yourself, believe in your business, and move forward. At that one point in your life, maybe people might not appreciate your ideas now, but later on when you become a successful people, then people will listen to you. All right, I think that's all from me. All right, I will pass my session to Mr. Taufik. Maybe any question from the members of the floor, or you want to ask me anything, I will try my very best to reply your question.
Okay. Thank you very much, Dr. Idam, for the nice presentation. I think it's very interesting topic when we can compare with the situation of entrepreneurship education in Indonesia. Because yeah, I think a little bit maybe different because we can say like particular in my university in UMY, we also have the compulsory uh, subject in entrepreneurship that we have the three series of compulsory subject of entrepreneurship. From the second semester we have the entrepreneurship subject, and after that business plan and business development. So in the two last subject, we conducted the real practice of a business doctor. So they can sell the product, they create the product, they sell the product, they create the market. So uh, they can feel the experience to become the entrepreneurs and taking the risk by
Good,
their
good,
own.
good,
So
good,
yeah,
good,
so that's why.
good.
Okay, I think it's very nice presentation. Any question from the student or participants here that maybe you have the question, you can raise your hand and please turn on your microphone. Any question? Any question here? Yeah, please don't be shy to ask the question. You can, or maybe anyone here that maybe already have the business, you can share with your friend and you can share with the Dr. Itam as well.
Yes, yes. Maybe you have any personal business. All right. You start any small business. All right. Then you want to share with us so that we can give our personal point of views on how you can improve your business, or you want you can share your business model, and then maybe you can ask Mr. Taufik or myself on how you want to penetrate the international market. All right, so we will try our very best to assist you.
Okay, anyone here that maybe have the question? Okay, maybe while we're waiting for the student, doctor, maybe I have the question related with the your material of presentation.
All right.
Yeah, I think regarding with the condition after pandemic, the condition of business environment is maybe little bit of change because yeah, today I think the role of the technology itself become more important because many of the business right now employ the technology to maybe to be survive right now. So and but the problem here, I don't know in Malaysia because the problem here is about the technology itself is about the readiness of the business that may be uh, uh, to employ the technology because when we talking about the small medium enterprises, I think it's a little bit the same with your explanation between Malaysia and Indonesia because they already have the restrictions such as maybe the first one is capital because to create the technology is need a huge capital, and the second one is maybe the human resource itself. I think from the people that maybe can run the technology in their business. So I think these two restriction from my perspective in Indonesia small medium enterprises. I don't know. Maybe what the factor that maybe become restriction in your country, or maybe you can tell about the uh, employment of the technology in small medium enterprises, Doctor.
All right. Okay, thank you, Mr. Taufik. All right.
Mhm.
As we know that majority of Malaysian businesses are prepared to live with COVID. All right. We have to live with COVID. Now Malaysian moving towards endemic. All right. And we more prioritize in terms of technology adoption. All right. Based on your question, in the
Okay.
immediate term. All right. As they fast track their
Okay.
adaptation to the new normal. Okay, so the business uh, now, all right, especially small, medium enterprise, all right, living with COVID-19, they have this kind of mindset, which is to live with COVID and winning together, all right, which aim to assess the business preparedness of Malaysian companies in the new normal. Now, it is what we call a common term for us. When we talk about business, we will align it is with the new normal. All right. So, based on your uh, what we call that focus, which is you want to know about the technology adoption, especially uh, post-pandemic. All right, so the technology had the most positive impact on both large companies and SMEs. All right, so as we know that most SMEs indicated that technology had the most positive impact on their businesses during the pandemic. All right. So we have like previously we have the movement control order. All right. In the way to control the COVID-19 pandemic. All right. So it had accelerated the company's adoption of technology, all right, and their transition to a digitally enabled work environment. In contrast, the respondent, all right, this is based on the study, experienced more negative impact in terms of financial and supply chain. All right. So next, employee reskilling, because you are also stressed on the employability, all right, besides the technology adoption. So the employee reskilling and digitalization are key priorities to moving forward. All right. And last but not least is collaborations can foster business resilience and explore new opportunities. That is from my personal point of view.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Doctor. I think it's very nice question because I just wonder regarding the adoption of the technology, like you said, because I think we can see now that there are so many technological firm or technological company, or we call it startup as we know, and you see that startup today when they run in the first year or the 2 year, I think it's still stable, but after that I think they have the fluctuation in their operation, and even many startup today is so many startup today collapse because I don't know what will happen is about the readiness to adapt the technology, or maybe related with the cost of the technology itself, and so because you said that they have the negative impact
Yeah.
on financial, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking about startup, I think beside of technology readiness, we have to realize that one of the major factors is financial factors. All right, now, the world is uh, facing a global like recession. They predicts that next year, 2023, we will face the global recession. As we know that the inflation rate is high, the cost of living is high, so it is what we call that, it is a hard situation, especially for startup company to what we call that, to move forwards. All right, they have a great and brilliant ideas. All right, they want to penetrate the international market, for example, but then the problem is besides technology, yes, but also the financial difficulties that they might face in the future.
Okay, thank you very much, Doctor. I think we have the question from the student in the chat box. Okay, maybe for the student, you can also ask the Dr. Idam through the chat box. Oke, teman-teman, jadi nanti teman-teman bisa ini ya, bisa bertanya melalui chat box ya. Kalau memang tidak memungkinkan untuk langsung. Ini ada pertanyaan, there is a question from Wafa Melia. I want to ask her what important aspect need to be considered by an entrepreneur in order to achieve the expected success. Doctor, we have the question from student Wafa to ask about the important aspect that maybe need to be considered to be success entrepreneur.
All right. Okay, Mr. Taufik. All right. So that was for the first question. But if you see the second question, the student asked, maybe I can explain in Bahasa. Right? Okay. So I think for this, what we call that, the Q&A session. All right. I will try my best to uh, maybe the first point in English, and then the elaboration in Bahasa. Okay, so I will go back to the first question. All right. So the students, all right, wants to ask what is the important aspect need to be considered by an entrepreneur in order to achieve the expected success. All right. Okay. Okay, dear participants, okay, penonton pada hari ini, okay. So bercakap tentang sukses, okay, bercakap tentang sukses, dia adalah a journey, okay, a journey, and different entity, different measurement bila dia cakap tentang sukses. Okay, for a big scale company, for them a success may be a billion, million punya measurement. Okay, tapi pada small medium enterprise, maybe success tu, for example, sebelum ni dia based on volume. Sebelum ni dia jual 10,000 unit, and then dia jual 20,000 unit. Tu success. Okay. Different entities, different definition of success lah. Okay, tapi key dia saya boleh kata ada 5 lah. Okay, to be a successful entrepreneur. Okay, either you are individual or you are an organization. Okay, the first one ialah mindset. You have to have a good mindset. Okay, for example, kita tak boleh macam ada negative mindset. Meaning that bila you nak berniaga, you nak jadi entrepreneurs, bila orang kritik je, you dah goyang. So you have to have a good mindset. You cakap dengan diri you every day you bangun, you kena cakap, I want to be a good entrepreneurs. Okay, so I kena berubah, I kena jadi orang yang berjaya. Yang kedua, proper planning. You kena ada planning yang betul. Sebab tu, like Taufik, your lecturer said that in your institution, you learn how to prepare a business model canvas, for example. Alright, you learn how to prepare the business plan. Bila you ada that planning, dia akan ensure you follow a what we call that a good path lah towards a successful entrepreneurs. Yang ketiga, you have to have a good financial planning. Kebanyakan kita we have what we call that nak jadi usahawan yang hebat dan sebagainya, tapi kita financial planning kita problem. Sebab tu you kena belajar lah, dan you have to know. Jangan rely mostly on your accountant, okay? Tapi at least you know financial punya flow. Itu penting. Dan yang keempat, you kena ada a good support system. Okay. Dan you kena cari datang daripada family, your partner, your friends. A good support system, dia akan help you to move forward. Last but not least, you have to find a good mentor. Okay. Siapa you nak tengok bila you berjaya tu, for example, kalau di Indonesia, Wardah kan, the what we call that, Wardah ke yang keluarkan kosmetik tu, is it Wardah?
Yes, sir, Wardah.
That's right.
Okay. So most of the women, sebelum ni kita tengok Huda Beauty. Okay, Huda Beauty Arabian lah. Okay, dia successful entrepreneur. Okay, tapi terlalu besar. Mungkin you boleh tengok Wardah. Wardah dia keluarkan produk Islamic produk, okay, yang patuh syariah dan boleh dibawa ke solat. So bila you nak jadi entrepreneurs, you look towards her lah. Dia punya business ethic dan sebagainya. Okay, itu for the first question lah.
Okay, thank you very much, Doctor. I hope they can answer from Wafa's question. So we have the five tips like that. Yeah, 5 tips that you have to become. They want to become the success entrepreneurs. At least 5 that you already explained. So we move to the next second question. This is from Regina Aziza. So I want to ask about the what if when the spirit of the business is burning, it find failure. So we have the second question, Doctor.
Okay, again, okay, thank you.
I want to ask what,
Okay, thank you, Mr. Taufik. Okay, and to Regina Azizah Mahtari. Okay, so dia cakap, what if kalau semangat kita lah, spirit of business tu dah tak ada, and then you jalan buntu kan. Okay, sebab tu dalam business ni dia ada term nama dia re-strategize. You have to pause, take a break, and then you re-strategize, you rethink, you refresh untuk move forward. Okay, dalam planning kita ada beberapa step, dia panggil PDCA, plan, do, check, action. Okay, so you plan. Sebab tu bila nak buat bisnes ni dia boleh keputusan yang tergesa-gesa. You have to follow all the steps yang recommended by a successful entrepreneur lah. So one of the way ialah PDCA, plan, do, action, check. Okay, so dalam stage plan ni you plan. Okay, do, laksanakan. Okay, action, you buatlah, you jual produk tu, dan check setiap stage, 3 bulan pertama, 6 bulan pertama, 9 bulan pertama, you tengok penerimaan orang, acceptance, ataupun kita tengok how people react towards your business. Okay, saya nak ambil satu contoh business yang simple. In Malaysia, we are popular with nasi lemak. Okay, that one day you ada opportunity datang, nasi lemak famous lah. So banyak hawkers yang jual di tepi-tepi jalan nasi lemak. Okay, so bila you jual for example 1 year, tiba-tiba orang dah tak suka nasi lemak you. So you janganlah rasa down. You tanya pelanggan. Saya jarang jumpa orang yang dia tanya pelanggan, how can I improve my nasi lemak? Tak ada, dia jual. Kalau pelanggan tegur, dia akan marah pelanggan kan. So which is not good. Their attitude is not good. You patut tanya, sambal tu pedas ke? Nasi tu tak sedap ke? Ataupun apa benda yang patut I improve? So benda-benda tu dia akan improve your business. Okay. One. Next ialah sometimes business too saturated. For example, dulu long time ago, like not so long time ago lah, I rasa like 2 years ago, banyak kafe-kafe hipster kan yang jual boba tea. Now dia dah tak jadi trending. So maybe dalam satu stage, beside you pause, you kena change your business model ataupun your business entity. So that sebelum ni jual air, but the people dah tak minat dengan air-air manis ni, diorang suka air kesihatan. So maybe you boleh ambil inisiatif. Drinks, masih dalam drinks, tapi you jual ni jamu kesihatan moden. Contoh-contoh. So you gunakan natural herbs, alright, natural ingredients. You buat air, so that sebab now kan orang more concerned about health kan. Okay, itulah saya punya response towards soalan nombor 2. Okay, next.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Idam. Yeah, I'm agree with you because in dalam bisnis mungkin maybe we will find about the failure, but the important things I think yang paling penting di sini adalah mungkin semangat ya karena because in entrepreneurship the life of as entrepreneur is very dynamic. Mungkin sangat dinamis ini. Menemui kegagalan is I think it's normal, but before you fail maybe you have to something like set your strategy, because like when mungkin nanti Regina ketika nanti mungkin mengambil, saya nggak tahu nih Regina semester berapa ini sekarang ya, ketika mengambil nanti take the entrepreneurship course ya, ketika membuat business plan nanti atau membuat rencana bisnis, di dalam rencana bisnis salah satu di belakangnya itu nanti ada yang kita sebut dengan exit strategy as well. Is contained about the strategy when your business kalau kata Dr. Ida is saturated, ya sudah saturasinya sudah tinggi gitu, sudah banyak pemain misalnya, dan itu what you have to do, karena teman-teman di situ nanti juga akan merancang strategi to exit the market, or maybe menggunakan strategi lain, mungkin bisa join atau bisa merger dan sebagainya. Is so many strategy, but terkait dengan kegagalan mungkin I will add to explanation from Dr. Idam. I think the failure is, like I said, is the friend of for entrepreneur. So don't give up and teruslah berusaha gitu ya, kan gitu. Mungkin itu. Oke, Profesor.
Terima kasih, Pak.
Okay, Doctor, we have another question I think from from Bakara, that's right?
Yes.
Bakari Tori. Yeah. Wise. Hello, sir. Thank you for the explanation. I want to ask about, as a startup, I always have this fear of failure or not successful in particular business. What advice can you give me to remedy that failure? So it's once again about the fear of failure. How to remedy, Doctor?
Okay. So thank you, Mr. Taufik again, and also thank you for the question. Okay, before I start, okay, failure ni it is a negative word lah. Gagal kan? Kalau kita dengar gagal tu, dia come from a negative word, gagal. Tapi kalau kita tengok satu benda tu yang negatif, kita set in our mind yang setiap yang negatif tu kita mampu jadikan dan tukarkan dia sebagai positif. Tapi dia bercakap tentang startup lah, new business, okay? So saya nak share sikit. Okay, kalau you tengok a successful person lah dekat dunia ni, Michael Jordan for example, okay? Dia dibuang daripada sekolah lah because of dia kan basketball, because of dia punya coach tak percaya yang dia ada bakat, okay, untuk main basketball. Okay, Warren Buffett kan, alright, the world's richest person lah. Okay, dia adalah rejected by Harvard University. Okay, so Richard Branson, okay, Sir Richard Branson ni lah, okay, owner of Virgin Empire, is also a high school dropout. Okay, ini yang what we call that a big figure lah. Okay, so bila you buat startup company, mesti you akan jumpa failure. Tapi you have to know, failure tu bukanlah finishing line. Okay, Thomas Alva Edison yang buat lampu, dia buat 999 gagal dan ke 1000 baru menyala dia mentol. Okay, kalau kita, termasuk saya lah, 9 kali gagal kita dah give up dah. Kita dah give up. Kita kata dah, okay, no, I cannot proceed with the business anymore. Okay, so sama dengan I agree with Mr. Taufik lah, which is never give up. Okay, you have to know apa yang you nak achieve. You kena ada a proper planning. You ada goals. Alright. You kena set how I want to accomplish my goal. Okay, apa goal you dalam hidup? Okay, ada orang, okay, saya cakap especially my students lah, dia cakap dia want to be a rich person. Mindset tu kena ubah. You nak jadi rich, you buat a negative business pun, you boleh jadi rich. Tapi you kena buat mindset macam ni. I want to be a successful person yang bagi benefit to others. Tadi kita belajar pasal social entrepreneurship. So itulah yang kita encourage. So that you akan jumpa benda-benda positif along the way tu. Kalau you kata, I nak jadi kaya. Yes, money is important. Tapi money is not everything. So that you akan rasa gagal tu, tapi you dapat kemanisan daripada kegagalan tu. You find what we call that a lesson throughout your failure punya uh, story tu. Okay, and you have to know this. Okay, a successful person, there is no single successful person yang saya jumpa yang dia tak pernah fail in dia punya life. Semua orang pernah fail, and failure is a part of a successful journey. Itu you have to know lah. Once you give up upon yourself, and the rest memang tak boleh bantu you. Only us and Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala lah yang boleh bantu kita. Itulah. Do good. Remember this. Do good and good will come to you. Itu je. Okay. Itu sahaja.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much, Doctor. I think it's a very good answer. Okay. Maybe any question from the participant again? You can also use your chat box to deliver your question, or you can ask directly to the forum by raise your hand. Any question? Okay. We don't have any question. I think, yeah, I think it's enough. It's okay to end up this event. But before I close this session, Doctor, maybe you have any closing statement that maybe you can give the motivation to boost the entrepreneur spirit for these students.
Okay, so again, thank you, Mr. Taufik Akbar. Thank you, students, and also thank you, UMY, for the opportunity. So happy to be invited and to be part of the session. All right. But my last remark is that don't give up. All right. So anything that we do in this world, don't give up. Trust the process. All right. Trust Allah Subhanahu wa Taala and believe in His plan and the process. So we just move forward with a positive mindset and also with the good heart. So inshallah, we will be a successful person in the future. Okay, that's all from me.
Okay, okay. Thank you very much, Doctor. Okay, all of the student and the participant, I think this is the end of this session from the reciprocal teaching program for today. It's talking about the entrepreneurship. Once again, thank you very much, Dr. Idham, for your delivering nice presentation for today. And I hope we can meet again to discuss about entrepreneurship, just because it's very interesting topic to discuss.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Before closing this event, let's say Hamdalah together.
Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin.
Okay.
Alhamdulillahirrahmanirrahim.
Okay. Before you leave the Zoom session, we can start to take the photo together. And please open your camera and photo. Please, guys, please open your camera. Okay, maybe it's okay. Okay, who wants to take camera, Regina or Arisma?
Yes, me, no problem, sir.
Okay, okay, okay. You can start the countdown.
Okay. Wait. One, two, three. Okay. Okay, once again. One, two, three. Okay, thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you very much. And once again, thank you very much, Doctor, and good afternoon. This is the end for me, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.